Welcome to the Rise Above Project. I'm your host, Joe Perroni. I am a licensed marriage and family therapist, champion bodybuilder, and I've been a personal trainer for about 30 years. This podcast is about helping people with their emotional, spiritual, and physical fitness. I value strength, toughness, and truth. I despise complacency, the victim mentality, and following the herd. If you find my work to be valuable, please subscribe to my channel and tell a friend. The question I want to answer today is, should your partner be your number one priority? On the surface, this seems like an easy question with an obvious answer. But that's part of the problem, and why I want to discuss this subject today. The correct answer is counterintuitive to most people today. Anyone who has a defined purpose and vision, and who feels like they have a calling in life, is an instrument of his or her creator. He or she serves the community and should not be beholden to one individual. A healthy, powerful, self-actualized person does not make their partner their number one priority unless there are extenuating circumstances. No matter where someone is on the financial or social hierarchy, it is dangerous and counterproductive to put your partner first. Now, I'm not in any way saying to treat your partner poorly. I am saying that finite, sentient human beings must carve out a very difficult existence from life and deal with ever-changing economics. Therefore, one needs to understand that life will, and often does, get in the way of relationships. The partners who are sufficiently differentiated will be best positioned to have better relationships, and this is due to having the emotional strength and maturity to allow their partner to blossom by giving them the support and space that they need to grow. Differentiated individuals can create a mutually satisfying shared life while continuing to invest in their own interests and goals as a separate person. Empirical evidence tells us that differentiated couples can be predicted to have a happy and healthier bond, have a better sex life, and to do better financially. I was talking to one of my friends the other day about this subject in preparation for this show. My friend was the drummer for David Bowie, Julian Lennon, and is now on tour with John Waite. And he reinforced for me the idea that there is a direct relationship between a partner's ability to give the other partner space and whether a partner can maintain a relationship with a person who is striving for excellence. Case in point, if you want to be a world-class working drummer, you can't turn down a tour just because your partner is jealous of the attention that you might get or because they're selfish enough to feel it's an infringement on their time. If you want to be the best that you can be, then exploring amazing opportunities should trump relationships. In addition, a loving partner should not expect a partner to give up their opportunities and dreams. On a personal note, I remember when I wanted to go back to school, and my partner at the time was extremely dismissive and not supportive at all. Not only did I not feel loved, I felt trapped, and I felt like I was sleeping with the enemy all the time. One of my favorite scenes is from the movie 300. The last words the queen said to the king of Sparta before he went to war was, "Spartan, come back with your shield or on it." Addressing him as Spartan instead of by his name implies that he is beholden to all of the people, not just her. The rest of the statement can't be confused with any other meaning than win or die trying. It doesn't get any more supportive than that. Historically speaking, and in my own life, I can say most women who are attracted to strong, masculine men who live with drive and purpose, they do want to be a priority in their life. However, a woman doesn't want a valuable, high status man to make them their number one priority. A good example of this was portrayed in the movie An Officer and a Gentleman. In the movie, Richard Gere and his friend Sid were trying to become naval officers. Sid's girlfriend said she was pregnant in order to trap him. He decided to drop out of the program to marry her and to have more free time to be a better father. And she rejected him because she wanted to be with a naval officer, not just your average, everyday guy. And he committed suicide soon after that. I think the story makes a good point. At times, a woman may consciously or unconsciously challenge a man's dedication to his purpose by verbalizing her desire to be his number one priority. She will forgive herself for having a lapse in focus. But if the man has a lapse in focus by giving in to her changing desires, she will have difficulty forgiving him, and he will lose value in her eyes. A man who is easily derailed from his purpose causes anxiety and distrust in those close to him. Most women appreciate a man who is emotionally stable, a person who can cope with the challenges and uncertainties of the world with equanimity and still remain on task. What I don't think many men understand is this: women are attracted to the virtue of ambition and feel safe with someone who demonstrates positive aggression toward goals. Given the chance, women fall in love with these qualities first, long before the acquisition of money and actual success. Great men feel that they are worthy to receive love only after they are a man with a track record of accomplishments. As they have more security and power, they are more likely to be a better life partner. Thus, masculine energy moves forward to accomplishment and then feels worthy to provide nurturing and support for another. And this is why a man of value and integrity can't make a woman his number one priority. His number one priority is to create safety and security for his partner. Putting the partner first before the safety and security needs are met is the adult equivalent of wanting to eat your dessert before the main meal. A conscientious partner increases his chance of creating a nurturing environment by developing into the best version of himself, no matter what the cost. There is a direct relationship to the love he feels toward his partner and the amount of unconditional emotional support he receives from his partner. As a bodybuilder, I can relate to many bodybuilders who have or had people in their life who resent the amount of time and commitment it takes to improve. A long time ago, I dedicated myself to the bodybuilding lifestyle, which means that my health comes first. When I feel better about myself, I become a better partner. If someone tries to stand between me and my goals, then they are turning themselves into an obstacle. They are telling me that they are not on my side and that soothing their insecurities is more important than my happiness. There are plenty of reasons not to train or eat healthy, but none of those reasons improves my health or aesthetics. The people at the top in any endeavor must make sacrifices to get there. Some of these sacrifices may include business trips, working overtime, being on call, sleepless nights, working on days off, and there's just too many to mention. It's infinitely easier for an individual to move up in the world if they are not burdened by a partner who has an emotional investment in guilting their partner for doing what is necessary to be successful. Many unmasculine men or men of lower stature do make women their number one priority because typically it is their only source of pride. However, due to their low self esteem, this also comes with jealousy, weakness, neediness, clinginess, and controlling behaviors. They also don't have the pride to ask more of themselves. They seek instant gratification at the expense of long term goals, and they don't have enough drive to help their loved ones to rise above. Many women understand this to be true. One of the quickest ways a woman's sexual energy can diminish for a man is for the man to abandon his goals and dreams to spend more time with her. It may work in the short term, but eventually she will be more attracted to a person who can be depended on to strive for more. So, in conclusion, in order to be a good partner, you have to make yourself your top priority. And it's not a good idea to make less of yourself to make your partner feel like more. Good partners have a reciprocal relationship where they both willingly support their partner's goals and dreams. I hope you enjoyed today's show. I am Joseph Perroni from the Rise Above Project. Please subscribe and tell a friend.